Welcome, everybody. Here we are at A Song a Day Keeps the Virus Away. I am at my buddy Deb Block's house in the garage, and Bill Harley as well. He was saying, "What am I, chopped liver?" But he has his mask on, so you couldn't hear him. And I am here for another song, but I want to make a special virtual presentation to a teacher who I adore and who is a fabulous teacher, and she is so frustrated right now. Her name is Anna, and she's an art teacher, and she's like an incredible art teacher. And so I've made her a gift, and she doesn't know it yet, but she might be looking, I don't know. But she's seen this once before, but it's finished now, this quilt. And she just moved into a new house, so this hopefully will go into her new home. But and I brought this also because my good friend Deb Block, whose garage this is also a quilter, and as am I. And so I figured today's a good day to sing Larry Penn's song, My Grandma's Patchwork Quilt. So this goes to Deb and to my friend Anna. Oh, my grandma's patchwork quilt. Oh, wait a minute. Flat. I had to go through Rhode Island to get here, and in Rhode Island, it automatically untunes your instrument. Since we're in Massachusetts now, maybe Massachusetts allows tuned instruments. And for Larry, I need to do this in tune. Larry was a truck driver and a union worker, and he was a songwriter as well, an incredible songwriter, and had a kind of a gruff truck driver sort of demeanor, but he wrote amazing songs, some with that rough truck driving demeanor, and some of them, like this one, that were as sweet as could be, as sweet as the heart in that man's chest. Oh, my grandma's patchwork quilt, squares of corduroy and silk, red and green and blue, and yellow too, on my grandma's patchwork quilt. You could sing that part. Oh, my grandma's patchwork quilt, squares of corduroy and silk, red and green and blue, and yellow too, on my grandma's patchwork quilt. It's a patchwork quilt so fine, it was art of her design. A piece of sister's dress next to grandpa's vest on my grandma's patchwork quilt. Oh, my grandma's patchwork quilt, squares of corduroy and silk, red and green and blue, and yellow too, on my grandma's patchwork quilt. I've a pillow for my head, and it wants to be my friend, but nothing keeps me warm in a thunderstorm like my grandma's patchwork quilt. Oh, my grandma's patchwork quilt, squares of corduroy and silk, red and green and blue, and yellow too, on my grandma's patchwork quilt. Round the world the people wait for a day when there's no hate, for when we treat each one like my grandma done on her crazy patchwork quilt. Oh, my grandma's patchwork quilt, squares of corduroy and silk, red and green and blue, and yellow too, on my grandma's patchwork quilt. One more. Oh, my grandma's patchwork quilt, squares of corduroy and silk, red and green and blue, and yellow too, on my grandma's patchwork quilt, on my grandma's patchwork quilt. So that's My Grandma's Patchwork Quilt by Larry Penn. And just want to send you all to my website. It's at www.sallyrogers.com. You can pre-order my upcoming album, old friends I never met. And while you're there, you might want to leave a little tip in the tip jar, because that'll help me get this album out faster. In fact, the engineer is standing here in the room as I speak, and he's been working all day yesterday and today mixing that album. So with a little bit more help from you, we can get this album out really quickly. So www.sallyrogers.com. And I want to thank you all for coming today. Be well and be safe. I want to thank Bill and Deb for letting me do this in their barn. And we'll see you. Today's Friday. Today's day 99. We will see you on Monday for day 100. I'll have to think of something special for that. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.